Excellent. All right, we are live. Hey, Adam. Just so that there isn't noise, we're gonna do this here.
I'm a celebrity.
Here. Oh, yeah, they're already connected.
Yeah, these are,
But you can unhook them.
I guess they can be unhooked.
Yeah, they
All
can
right.
all be unhooked,
Lift it up, lift one of them up.
or to the side.
No, up.
I see how they hook together. You have to do this. It's a process.
All right.
I know.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, that's
Good evening.
Long time to see.
Thanks for making the time to be here. Sandy, excellent to see you again. Hello again. Let's take some time, be a little extra generous today, with time to settle in. And I want to suggest that we might think of this time that we have, hi Alec, we may think of this time that we have together for this little while as a gift to ourselves as individuals, and also as a gift to this group and people who are watching from where they're watching from online, collectively. We get to really create a mishkan, a little tabernacle, a little dedicated quiet space, and everyone's presence here and at home creates that refuge, which we often really feel a need for, and hopefully some gratitude for as well. So I invite you to just allow your eyes to gently close. And definitely to make sure that there's enough room for everybody. Sometimes, as we begin a sit like this, we kind of take some time individually to move from place to place, from area to area within our bodies, and to see what's going on there. Today, let's be curious about approaching this in a somewhat different manner. And imagine that your body, in all of the sensations that are coming up, that your body is communicating with you. Of course, our bodies are giving us messages and information all the time. But see what it's like to just be quietly open and receptive. What is your body telling you? What information is this vessel, this body that you have been given, what information is it revealing to you? In one of her beautiful yoga instructions, Rabbi Miriam Klotz uses this phrase. She says, let each sensation be a piece of revelation, a piece of matan Torah, of revealing Torah and wisdom to you, and just drink it in. And some of those sensations, some of that information may be pleasant and may seem desirable. And some of the sensations that are coming to you may be not so pleasant, not so wanted. And some of what instruction, what Torah comes to you from your body may be neutral, neither wanted nor unwanted, just there. But just listen and receive and notice. And in this listening and in this knowing and in this paying attention and taking an interest, there is no success or failure. There is no grade or judgment. We sit and notice and sense and pay attention in the spirit of Va'ani tefilati lecha Adonai, the midrashic reading of that line from Tohu, Va'ani tefilati lecha Adonai, and I, my God, I am my prayer to you. This body, this mind, this heart, exactly as they are in this moment of my life, in paying attention in this way, that is my prayer. The awareness of my body is my prayer. All the contents of my heart, that too is my prayer. My kavanah, my intention to sit in a kehillah kadosha, a sacred community, to be still, to be peaceful, to be open to love and fellowship and community. That too is my prayer. My kavanah, my intention, my effort to set this time aside, that too is a kind of tefillah, a kind of prayer. So let's spend another minute or two just sitting quietly in a spirit of thankfulness and gratitude for these moments of life and for this opportunity to be together. So we're gonna sing together. This is one of any number of melodies for Hinema Tov Umanayim. How good, how pleasant it is, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad, for all of us to sit together as family, as people who love each other. And we'll just dial down the tempo a little bit, sing a little bit more slowly than probably we usually do. This particular melody goes like this. Hine ma tovu mana'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu mana'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. Ya la 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 la. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. Ya la 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 la. Hine ma tovu mana'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu mana'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu mana'im, ya la 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 la. Hine ma tovu mana'im, la 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 la. Hine ma tovu mana'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu mana'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Okay. Please don't rush. Please do take your time. And whenever you feel like you are ready to open your eyes, you are welcome to do so. We have some Sidurim, some prayer books around, and we will pick up with some of the weekday evening tefillah. It starts on page 4 if you want to use a prayer book. And those of you who would like to stand for Baruch Hu, please do. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. And on page 6, the evening blessing of light and darkness and the cycles of time. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chokhmah poteach sha'arim, u'bidvona meshane itim, u'machalif et hazmanim, u'mesader et hakochavim, b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono, borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, u'ma'avir yom u'mevi layla, u'ma'avdil bein yom u'bein layla, Adonai Tzvaot Shemo, El Chai V'Kayam, Tamid Yimoch Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai HaMa'ariv Aravim. And on page 8, Ahavat Olam, we say, Torah, this way of life, it is a gift of love, and we'll sing together. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu lemadeta, Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shokmenu uvkumenu nasiach b'chukecha v'nismach b'divrei toratecha u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגה יומם ולילה, נגה יומם ולילה, ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד. Page 12 is where Yahavta starts, also about love. V'yahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol modecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al lecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibartam b'am v'shivtecha v'beitecha v'v'lechtecha b'derech v'shoftecha v'b'kumecha v'kshartam le'ot ayatecha v'hayu b'totafot b'neinecha v'tartam המזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. On page 15, join together. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, the song of a land once ravaged by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more, the song of the world redeemed, the song of peace. The song is Mi Chamocha on page 16. Mi Chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi Chamocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora tehilot osef eleh, Nora tehilot osef eleh, Malachutecha ra'u banecha, Bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Ze'eli anu ve'amaru, Adonai imloch, Adonai imloch, le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar ki fada Adonai et Yaakov u'ga'alo miyad chazak mimenu, Baruch ata Adonai ga'al Yisrael. Page 18, a blessing about rest and renewal and sleep. I was talking to a couple with a newborn and earlier today about a baby naming, and I just refrained from asking them that question, which seems caring but probably can be very annoying. And the question is, how's the baby sleeping? And you see that look in their eyes like, please don't give me advice.
Like a baby.
Like a baby, well, right. Depends on whose baby. Anyway, first line is as we lie down, spread over as a shelter of your peace, we say. So Ufiros Aleinu Sukkot, Sukkot, Shlomecha, Ufiros Aleinu Sukkot, Sukkot, Shlomecha, la 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 la, ya la la la, la 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 la, ya la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, ufiros aleinu Sukkot, Sukkot, Shlomecha, ya la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Okay, page 20, we have the Reader's Kaddish. Yikada v'yikada shemei rabba v'yamad yivarach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon v'yomechon u'b'chayrecho bet Yisrael b'gala u'bizman kariv v'imru amen yesh shmei rabba mivarach v'alam olamei almaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran b'yama v'imru amen. Page 74 is where the Amidar, also called the Tefillah, starts. First few blessings together on the even numbered pages, and then we just go off on our own. You can sit whenever you feel like you're ready to sit. So page 74. I want to offer the Sunday School Tefillah Adonai Svatai Tiftach, which can go on for a long time. But we'll just do a few rounds of it. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Svatai Tiftach. Na 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 Ufi Yagid. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Ana na 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 Adonai. Ana na 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 Svatai Tiftach. Ana na 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 Ufi Yagid. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'konei hakol, v'zocher chastei avot v'imahot, v'mevi gula livnei b'neihem, l'ma'an shemo b'ahava, melech ozer u'moshiach u'magen, baruch atah Adonai, magen Abraham v'ezras Sarah, atah gibor l'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol ata Rav l'Hoshia, Mashiv haruach umorid hagashem. Mechalkel chayim b'chesed, mechayei hakol berachamim rabim. Somech noflim berofei cholim, umatir asurim. Umekayem emunato lishenei afar. Mi chamocha ba'al gevurot, umidom elach. Melech meimit umechayeh, umatzmiach Yeshua. V'ne'eman ata lachayot hakol. Baruch ata Adonai, mechayeh hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kedoshim b'chol yom ya'alelucha selah. Baruch ata Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. Yehiyu leratzon imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri Adonai Tzuri v'go'ali Good evening, everybody. Tov. I was going to talk about the Torah portion, but I thought better of it. And I want to just share with you something which comes to mind, given that we have I'll use the word robust, a robust gathering of people here tonight, and I am resisting the urge to count them, so I'm not counting anybody. There were tricks in the traditional Jewish world if you wanted to see if you had, and I'm still not counting. If you wanted to see if you had a minyan, if you had a prayer quorum, the word minyan just means numbering or counting. And one of them was you would recite to yourself a verse from the book of Psalms that had 10 words in it. You would sort of say one to yourself and see if it turned out right. There was another trick in Yiddish. The person might look around the group and say nite, nitzveh, nitre, which means not one, not two, I'm not counting, right? But I'm just seeing, I'm seeing as I not count, right? Various other ways as well. And there's a variety of reasons why the tradition is kind of spooked by the idea of counting people. There are a couple of places in the Torah where a census that is unauthorized by God is taken, and a plague breaks out or something terrible happens, and there is another sort of way of approaching this reluctance to count people, which in my mind has always been related to a beautiful bracha, a beautiful blessing. We like to say that Judaism has blessings for so many different occasions. So if you've ever gone to like a stadium rock concert, or a big sporting event, and that moment when you like climb the stairs and you like walk into the football stadium, I'm imagining this because like me in football, like, right, but, right, you walk into the stadium and it just opens up and you see this huge just throng of people, you know. When I was a kid, I saw, first rock concert I ever went to, why am I telling you this? The first rock concert I ever went to was Chicago at the Spectrum in Philadelphia, which is a basketball arena. It's the worst possible place to listen to music. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, you know, all these bands that were like big when I was in high school, I went to see there. You walk in, you see that throng of people. So there is a blessing to say when you see a huge gathering of people. And the translation of the blessing is basically, blessed are you, God, who has made each and every one of them different with their own feelings and opinions. Which is a very interesting blessing, right? Because it works against seeing this group of people as a mob. You're saying every face I see, all these people, right? All these bodies here is a person with feelings and opinions and a story, right? And a life. And we know that when people start just being counted and assigned numbers and dehumanized in that way, some really, really bad consequences can issue from that. To connect it to the Torah portion, there is this image that comes up again and again in this portion called Truma, which is the first of 5 Torah portions that will finish out the book of Exodus. And it's all about the building of the Mishkan, the wilderness tabernacle. And Truma, the name of this week's portion, means donation. But Truma comes from the Hebrew root rom, which means to be exalted. So it is a gift that lifts up the giver in some way, right? The person is elevated by giving it. And this image is that each and every one of the Israelites has something to contribute. And they're sort of teaching that the Mishkan would be incomplete if like everybody wasn't a part of it, that everybody counts. It's not a mob, it's not a throng, right? It's a bunch of human beings gathered together. I am still not counting how many people are here. And I am not gonna check how many people are streaming this because we just wanna kind of let it be. But it's an interesting also sort of thought experiment the next time you see like a big group of people to just sort of say to yourself, they're all unique, they're all different. And I take in the miracle of that individuality of each and every one of these people. So I love that blessing, I love that teaching. Anyway.
Probably the members of Chicago looked out at the crowd that you're in and thought that everybody had a contribution for them.
In some cases, a rather pricey contribution. Depending upon where you were seating.
Right.
Where I was sitting, it wasn't much of a contribution. You know what the big contribution was that night? Can I tell you? The big contribution was that I must have been in junior high, right? And my dad, of blessed memory, drove me and a couple of my best friends to the Spectrum and sat in the parking lot waiting for us for the whole concert. And then, like there were no cell phones, but I guess some people started to come out and somehow he found us, picked us up again and we knew where he was parked. I mean, that was a donation, I mean, maybe he brought the paper, I don't know, whatever it
Probably
was.
got to hear it.
Huh?
Probably got to hear it.
I think the people 12 neighborhoods over got to hear it. All right, anyway. Inside back cover, we have our lady, let's see. Is there a
No,
Torah?
my inside that cover.
Oh, is there a Torah? There is.
Here, I'll
Oh,
trade
there are
you.
2 Sifrei Torah.
Thanks.
All right.
Mine doesn't have transliterations in it either.
It's okay.
All right. Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon HaKol, l'atei gdula l'yotzer b'reshit, shehu asanu k'shomrei ha'adama, v'hu samanu k'shlichei ha'Torah, shehu sam chayenu itam, v'goraleinu im kol ha'olam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, Lifnei Melech Malchei HaMlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu V'ne'emar V'haya Adonai Melech Al Kol Ha'aretz Bayom Ha'u Bayom ושמו ושמו אחד. So, page 598 is where the Kadisha tome is. CBI as a whole has lost a couple of terrific people this week, and I just want to remember them. One of them is Myrna Margolin, a longtime member of the congregation, and then on Friday we have a funeral for Steve Ravel, who passed away suddenly just a couple of days ago. Does anybody else have anybody they want to mention? Okay, so we can just join together. Yitkada v'yitkada shemei Rabbah v'yamad yivarach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei l'chol beit Yisrael v'gala v'vizman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach v'halam v'l'homei hamaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpahar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh V'yihadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei l'kudisha v'richu Ve'elam yinkol birchata v'shirata Tushbachata v'nechemata Ta'amiran de'alma v'himru amen Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'himru amen Oseh shalom b'ramav Hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen. So we have kind of a trapezoid here. I'm not sure exactly what this shape is. So I may be a little hard to come in, but maybe we'll just stay put. I don't know. We're kind of... May we strive and hold the kavanah, the intention, the awareness of cherishing what is unique and beautiful and sacred in all the faces that we meet. And may we as well cherish what is unique and beautiful and lovable and kind and just and generous and compassionate in ourselves, giving those qualities to ourselves and to those around us, and in our own measure, bringing some greater measure of healing and peace to this world. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, may the Holy One bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka, may the Holy One shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, may God be with you and give you peace in a world of safety, healing, equality, justice, and peace for all who dwell on earth. Together we say, Amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much for being here. Oh my God, I can't thank you enough. It's so great to have everyone.
All right.
And I still don't know who you are, but for real. No, really, thanks so much.
I got some updates on Mishazara concerning my life. Alan Carter no longer needs to be on it. He has recovered from the muffler hitting on the head. But my grandma, Barbara Weinthal, is nearing the final months of her life, so